Why so many Americans look rich but feel broke. Imagine this. You walk through a wealthy neighborhood. Luxury SUVs line the driveways. Designer clothes fill the closets. The latest smartphones sit in every pocket. Expensive vacations flood social media feeds. Everything looks perfect. Everything looks successful. Everything looks rich. But behind many of those beautiful pictures lies a shocking reality. Millions of Americans are struggling financially. Some are drowning in credit card debt. Some have almost no emergency savings. Some are living paycheck to paycheck despite earning good incomes. And perhaps the most surprising part? Many of them look rich. How is that possible? How can someone drive a luxury vehicle and still be worried about paying bills? How can someone wear designer brands and still feel financially trapped? Today, we're uncovering the hidden truth behind one of America's biggest financial problems. Why so many Americans look rich, but feel broke. And by the end of this video, you might see money, success, and wealth in a completely different way. Chapter 1. The New Face of Wealth. 100 years ago, wealth was easier to identify. If someone was rich, they usually owned businesses, land, factories, valuable assets. Today, things have changed. Modern wealth often comes disguised, and sometimes what looks like wealth isn't wealth at all. Think about it. Someone drives a $90,000 luxury SUV. Most people assume they're rich, but what if that vehicle is financed? What if they're making payments for 7 years? What if they can barely afford it? Suddenly, that luxury SUV tells a very different story. The same thing applies to houses, vacations, designer clothing, jewelry, and countless other status symbols. America has become a place where looking wealthy is easier than ever. Credit cards, buy now, pay later services, personal loans, auto financing, home equity borrowing. All of these tools allow people to enjoy expensive lifestyles today while worrying about the cost tomorrow. The result? Many people are living lives that appear successful but are built on debt. From the outside, everything looks impressive. Behind closed doors, financial stress is growing. Let's talk about social media, because social media changed everything. Every day, Americans scroll through hundreds of images. Luxury vacations, beach resorts, designer shopping sprees, new cars, fancy restaurants, beautiful homes, private jets, and expensive lifestyles. After seeing this over and over again, something happens. You start believing this is normal. You start believing everyone else is winning. You start wondering why your life doesn't look the same. But here's the truth. Social media shows highlights, not reality. People rarely post credit card statements. They rarely post debt balances. They rarely post financial stress. They rarely post arguments about money. Instead, they post moments. A luxury dinner, a vacation, a new purchase. One perfect picture can create the illusion of a perfect life, and millions of people compare their everyday reality to someone else's highlight reel. That's a battle nobody can win, because the lifestyle you're comparing yourself to may not even be real. Sometimes the person showing luxury online is financing everything. Sometimes they're deeply in debt. Sometimes they're struggling more than you are. You just can't see it. Humans naturally want acceptance. We want approval. We want respect. We want people to think we're successful. Businesses understand this. Advertisers understand this. Luxury brands understand this. That's why marketing rarely sells products. It sells feelings. A luxury watch doesn't just tell time. It sells status. A luxury car doesn't just provide transportation. It sells prestige. Designer clothing doesn't just provide comfort. It sells identity. People aren't always buying products. They're buying how those products make them feel. And that creates a dangerous cycle. Someone buys something expensive, they feel successful. The feeling fades. They buy something else. The feeling returns, then fades again. Soon they're chasing validation through spending. And that chase never ends, because no purchase can permanently solve insecurity. No product can permanently create self-worth. No luxury item can permanently create happiness. Yet millions continue searching and paying for a feeling that always disappears. One of the biggest myths about money is this: once I earn more, my problems will disappear. Unfortunately, that's often not true, because spending tends to rise with income. This is called lifestyle inflation. Let's imagine someone earns $50,000 per year. They get a raise. Now they earn $75,000. Instead of investing the difference, they upgrade everything. Better apartment, new car,
more subscriptions, more dining out, more shopping, more spending. Then they earn $100,000. The cycle repeats. Suddenly they're making twice as much money but still feel broke. Why? Because expenses grew alongside income. Many Americans don't have an income problem. They have a spending problem. That's why someone earning 6 figures can still struggle financially. Meanwhile, someone earning far less might quietly build wealth. Income matters, but habits matter more. Credit cards changed consumer behavior forever. Years ago, spending cash felt painful. You physically watched money leave your hands. Today, spending feels almost effortless. Tap, swipe, click, done. The transaction feels invisible. And when spending feels painless, people naturally spend more. Credit cards create a dangerous illusion. They allow people to enjoy today's lifestyle using tomorrow's money. At first, it seems harmless. Then interest begins. Balances grow. Minimum payments appear manageable. But debt compounds, month after month, year after year. Eventually, many people realize they're working harder and harder just to keep up with payments. The luxury lifestyle they thought would bring freedom has created the exact opposite. Financial pressure, financial anxiety, financial dependence. This might be the most important lesson in the entire video. Rich and wealth are not the same thing. Someone can look rich, someone can spend rich, someone can appear rich, but wealth is something different. Wealth is ownership, assets, investments, cash reserves, businesses, real estate, income-producing resources. Wealth is what you don't see. Many wealthy people drive normal cars, live in modest homes, wear simple clothing, because their focus isn't appearance, their focus is freedom. Meanwhile, many people focus entirely on looking wealthy. The irony? The people trying hardest to appear rich are often the furthest from actual wealth. The cost isn't just financial, it's emotional, mental, psychological. Financial stress creates anxiety. Debt creates pressure. Constant comparison creates dissatisfaction. The pursuit of status can become exhausting. Many people spend years chasing appearances, trying to impress coworkers, neighbors, friends, strangers online, only to realize something important. Nobody was paying as much attention as they thought. Most people are too busy worrying about their own lives. The approval people seek often never arrives, and even when it does, it never lasts. That's a very expensive lesson. Real financial freedom isn't flashy. It doesn't always make headlines. It doesn't always get likes on social media, but it changes everything. Financial freedom means having choices. It means having savings, investments, security, peace of mind. It means sleeping well at night. It means not panicking when unexpected expenses appear. It means having the freedom to leave a job you hate, spend time with family, start a business, travel without financial fear. Real wealth creates options. Fake wealth creates obligations. One expands your life, the other restricts it. Conclusion. So why do so many Americans look rich but feel broke? Because modern society rewards appearances. Because social media rewards image. Because advertising rewards consumption. Because debt makes expensive lifestyles easier to access than ever before. But real wealth follows a different path. It isn't built through appearances. It's built through patience, discipline, consistency, and smart financial decisions. The next time you see someone showing off a luxury lifestyle, remember, you can buy the appearance of wealth, but you cannot buy financial freedom. That must be built, one decision at a time, $1 at a time, one habit at a time. And in the long run, the people who understand that difference are usually the ones who truly become wealthy. Would you rather look rich or be rich? Comment your answer below. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message.